Welcome back to Selling the OC Season 3, aka a group of the worst people I have ever seen on reality TV selling houses in California. I honestly feel like Season 2 just aired, so when I saw Netflix had already filmed and edited this season within 6 months of the last one, it honestly shocked me. It's fair to say that 80% of the cast of Selling the OC have no souls, or at least have no morals.
You're not gonna listen? Okay. Wow. Your voice is annoying me.
Cheating, lying, and scamming are entirely normalized and even encouraged. The behavior of this cast is truly something that I don't see in any other reality show, not Selling Sunset, not the Kardashians, and not even Love is Blind. The last time we left off, a lot went down. Alex Jarvis and Alex Rose turned from best friends into mortal enemies, and I still don't know why. Gio is still a douche, Sean and Brandy contribute absolutely nothing to the show, and most importantly, Tyler divorced his actress wife Brittany Snow so he could be with Alex Hall. But it didn't end there because there were rumors that the two of them and Pauly were a throuple, and Kayla finally stood up for herself after being villainized in Season 1. But actually scratch all that, because in Episode 1 we learn that Alex Hall and Tyler are indeed not together, and she may even be dating someone else.
But we're not a thing. We're not a thing. We just... Yeah.
How are you and Tyler? You, escaped off to, a world tour.
So what you're telling me is that Tyler ruined his entire marriage for nothing. Got it. They're also making drinks at work, which is fine, I guess, but you can't convince me that these people work at all. I mean, let's not forget all of those images that went extremely viral from Selling Sunset when the realtors' laptops aren't even on, and they fake phone calls by opening up the camera app. At Kayla's open house, Jarvis joins us after eloping to Italy, and immediately Pauly is talking crap.
Jarvis and I don't get on. We never have. Oh, okay. Me and Kayla have had our beef, but some days she loves me as my best friend, and the other day she's screaming in my face.
It's crazy how she thinks that everyone around her is the problem, but somehow has beef with every single person that she's ever met. Meanwhile, Gio is pissed that Kayla has such an expensive listing, and dare I say, is being as problematic as Pauly right now.
It's not exactly like she rolls in this price point often, is my point. Referral from what? You don't have this caliber in your history.
At a beach party or work gathering, I'm not really sure what to call it, Tyler decides to shade Sean by saying that he's never sold a house since becoming a realtor.
I've been licensed for 2 years, but haven't sold a single house.
Oh.
Who's that?
Who?
Who's that?
I don't know. Who am I?
Oh.
Who? I don't know.
For me?
Shade at me, yeah.
Oh, it's Sean.
And honestly, this may be the one time that Tyler did something right. I don't understand how Sean is a part of the show at all, or even the Oppenheim group, considering he cannot sell homes. It's like having a person who can't hold a basketball join the NBA. And later that night, at that same party, Kayla and Gio go off on each other. Gio is convinced that he's responsible for the listing that Kayla got, which turns into...
It's your fucking client. Am I wrong?
First of all, you better fucking calm down and do not talk to me like that. Do you understand?
Wow.
Yeah, Kayla definitely didn't need to yell at Gio, but him assuming that the listing is because of him and him alone would piss me off too. Moments later, Alex Hall confronts Tyler about ghosting her after the infidelity, and Tyler keeps going back and forth about whether he likes her or not and blames it on their friendship and her having kids.
Is it just me, or have things been awkward between us?
But the more likely answer is that this whole thing started with cheating, and it's gonna be likely that it ends with it. Later in San Diego, Tyler and Alex finally kiss, and for some reason, Sean decides right then and there to confront him about the bonfire incident.
You act as if I don't exist, and I feel like you just basically dispose of people.
Tyler doesn't really want anything to do with him, and Sean is just being weird and pushy. He's trying really hard to be friends with someone that wants nothing to do with him, and everyone is starting to think that he's psycho. Things even get worse when Sean continues to spread rumors that Austin and his wife are basically recruiting people into their relationship.
Austin and I were chill. I do think that him and his wife are a little bit too flirty in my case sometimes.
And it sort of proves Tyler's point, and I totally understand why none of these guys want anything to do with Sean. Eventually at the office, Austin confronts Sean about this, and it's just bad. They spend the first 5 minutes talking in circles, and they're telling complete opposite stories.
You literally told me that you and your wife are experimenting and you're open to certain things and bringing a guy in.
So it's pretty obvious that someone is lying at this point, and I'm not really sure who it is. Austin seems really pissed off and is calling him a liar, but if Sean was actually making all of this up, that would make him an actual psychopath. Did Sean just make up this entire story for attention? Because if he did, then him being at the Oppenheim group is a serious problem. Jarvis is the only one that's really defending Sean, and he just keeps instigating the situation.
You're fucking weird, bro. You're fucking weird,
Yeah, this is the first time that we've seen Alex Rose all season, and it might be the most important commentary of the entire series. In the next episode, Alex wants to let us know that she's in a long-distance relationship with this guy, when literally 2 episodes ago, her and Tyler were spending the night together. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but like I said earlier, I knew it wouldn't last.
If it's in my hands now, my decision is I'm out. I'm done.
Alex Hall then decides to go on a podcast and say that Kayla needs medication because she keeps making stuff up.
Kayla and I don't speak. She's batshit crazy. Off her fucking rocker.
And finally, everyone is calling her out on her crap.
You lied about that podcast.
And the craziest part is that Allie is the one who's really mad at Alex Hall for lying about the whole thing. I think this is the first time we've ever seen Allie upset in the entire series, which leads to her confronting Alex.
I don't lie. I don't lie, whether it's what you would do or not.
Alex Hall keeps trying to deflect and says that she doesn't remember what happened in that moment and that's why she lied, and this results in Allie leaving the party.
She's the most manipulative person I've ever met in my life. I've never been around someone like that.
Eventually, Kayla finally confronts Alex Hall about what she said and is just spitting facts the entire time. But Alex Hall is sticking to the story that she doesn't remember anything and had amnesia.
I'm not malicious by any means.
It's pretty obvious that Alex is lying but is refusing to take any accountability, but Kayla is sticking to her guns.
Started off with you forgetting that you spoke about me. Bullshit.
But somehow, by manipulating Kayla, Alex Hall turns it around and says that she's the one who's hurt, that Kayla won't accept her quote-unquote apology, and eventually manipulates Kayla by playing the victim. And just when you forgot about Sean, he sends Tyler this. Honestly, this would freak me out as much as it's freaking out Gio.
That is the ramblings of a lunatic. What the hell is he even talking about?
And it's pretty clear that at this point, Sean cannot sell homes, so he needs to stir up drama from weeks ago in order to get some TV time. But things only get worse when the group decides to go to a horse race, and Sean starts saying that Tyler is secretly obsessed with him. And at this point, the Oppenheim group is totally divided. Half of the group is Team Sean, and the other half is Team Tyler. Meanwhile, Austin just straight up left.
Your ex-wife might be a good actress. Stop fucking with me right now.
Not gonna lie, Sean just looks crazy, and Kayla basically freaks out because she's beginning to realize that Sean has been lying the whole time.
It just doesn't add up. He was so convincing.
Sean keeps pulling up old text messages that honestly don't matter at all, and everyone was over this beef, but for some reason Sean wants to keep the fight going with people that want nothing to do with him. Finally, we end with Tyler trying to convince Alex Hall not to go on vacation with her new boyfriend and wants to give their train wreck of a relationship another chance.
I don't want you to go to Italy.
But honestly, Alex, if you want some advice, you should go to Italy with your new boyfriend and do not get involved with Tyler because it will not end well.